Hello everyone, today I'm here to do my 2017 reading survey. So what this is every year Jamie over at the Perpetual Page Turner, which is a blog, which I'll link down below, she comes up with a yearly survey of your reading year as a whole, and she asks a myriad of questions. And I did this last year. I'll link my video down below and right here. And there's a lot of questions, like 4 pages worth. And I'll link her original blog post down below if you were interested in doing this survey and for you to check her out. I love her. She's a great person. So let's get into the survey because there's a lot of questions. Also, my books are literally scattered all through the place, so this is gonna be fun time. So the first one is just stats, and it's just the number of books you read. I read 103 books in 2017. Don't ask me how. Number of rereads. I think I reread 2. I want to say I reread a couple of the Harry Potter books. I listened to them. And the last stat is genre you read the most from. This year it was definitely contemporary, coming in with fantasy at second. So the first question is the hardest one on the bunch, honestly, and that is the best book you read in 2017. And looking back on 2017, I don't know how I'm gonna, my favorite list is really hard to comprise because there's a lot of books I love, but I don't know if there's one in particular that is my sole favorite. So I'm gonna show you 3 of them because we don't know where they're at in the range of my favorites. You don't know. The first one is the Darkest Shade of Magic trilogy by V. Schwab. Obsessed with this series. Another favorite I had this year was Renegades by Marissa Meyer, and another favorite as well is Tower of Dawn by Sarah J. Maas. So those are just 3 of my favorites because I got a lot more. Question number 2, sorry, I'm gonna have to hold my sheet because I have books literally everywhere. Book you were excited about and thought you were gonna love more but didn't. I have 2 picks for this as well because I clearly can't make up my mind. The first one being Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. I thought I was gonna fall in love with this book and I sadly did not enjoy it at all. I'm definitely the unpopular opinion here. A lot of people love this book. Another one I thought I was really gonna love is Girls Made of Snow and Glass by Melissa Barchaldos. This is kind of a dark retelling of Snow White. Did not like that as well. I don't know if I'm in the unpopular opinion on that one though. Time will tell. The next question is most surprising in a good or bad way book that you read. And for that definitely is Illuminated by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. I had heard about this book for a couple of years and put off reading it because I was like, I'm not gonna enjoy it. I finally just bit the bullet, bought it, and I ended up loving it, so it definitely surprised me. I was not expecting to love it as much as I did, that is for sure. Question number 4 is book you pushed most people to read, and they did. And for that one, I feel like I pushed a lot of books. One in particular that I've been pushing a lot lately because I don't feel like it's gotten enough recognition as it deserves. Emmy and Oliver by Robin Benway. I love that book, and it's very, very highly underrated. And after saying I've loved it so much, at least 5 or 6 people have commented and said they read it and loved it as well. So I think people have read it. I hope so. If not, read it. So question number 5 is a myriad of them. So best series you started in 2017, best sequel of 2017, and best series ender of 2017. So for series starters, oh crap, so many. I'm gonna have to go with Renegades by Marissa Meyer. I just love this book. It's a great series starter. Warcross by Marie Lu. Really excited to see where that's gonna go. Sequels, there were a lot of really good sequels this year. One was One Dark Throne by Kadara Blake. Loved it. Another one was Our Dark Duet by Victoria Schwab. I think this is gonna be my favorite sequel of the year. That's what I call it as. And series enders. Did I read any series enders? I guess technically I could say Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. That was a great series ender. I would say Wings and Ruin, but technically it's not the end, so I'm gonna say Crooked Kingdom. Question number 6 is favorite new author you discovered in 2017, which there's a lot. I'm gonna go with, I'm trying to broaden my horizons. I'm gonna say Eliza or Monsters, or more specifically I should say Francesca Zappia. I really enjoyed her reading style. Definitely a new to me author. Question number 7 is best book from a genre you don't typically read or was out of your comfort zone. For this one, I'm gonna choose thriller because it's still a genre I'm very much new to and I'm still not 100% comfortable with it because there's some thrillers I'm like, no. But the one that I really enjoyed that was from that genre would be Final Girls by by Riley Sager. Question number 8 is most action-packed, thrilling, unputable down book of the year. Warcross by Marie Lu definitely was action-packed from start to finish, honestly. Question number 9 is book you read in 2017 and are most likely to reread in 2018. I don't reread a lot, if I'm honest with you, but the one book that came to mind that I want to reread, and that's honestly the truth, is The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. Such a fun, cute, steamy chicklet that I really want to reread. Question number 10 is favorite cover of a book you read in 2017. That one, without a doubt, is Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. Look at the gorgeousness of this. It's so beautiful. Question number 11 is most memorable character of 2017, and I don't know. If I'm honest with you, there's so many characters that are memorable, but I have a horrible memory, so I'm just gonna leave this one blank. Next we have most beautifully written book of 2017, and for me personally, that could be Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor and Far from the Tree by Robin Benway. I love, love, love the way Robin Benway writes. Question number 13 is most thought-provoking / life-changing book of 2017. For that, I picked Scythe by Neil Shusterman. That's a book kind of about these scythes that control life population, and it really starts to get to thinking between life and death. It was very, very thought-provoking. Question number 14 is a book that you cannot believe you waited until 2017 to read, and that is definitely A Darker Shade of Magic, the first book by V.E. Schwab. I am so mad I waited so long to read that book. It was sitting on my TBR for like 2 years. What is wrong with me? Question number 15 is favorite passage / quote from a book you read in 2017. Left this one blank because I just didn't do the research. Horrible. The next question is stats again, so the shortest and longest book you read. The shortest one for me was Relish by Lucy Kensley, which was 173 pages, and the longest book I read this year was Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare, which was 701 pages. I mean, this is a weapon. Question number 17 is book that shocked you the most. Final Girls by Riley Sager again. The ending shocked me. Didn't see it coming. What the heck? Also, within that is Mary Kubika's Don't You Cry. This was I thought I guessed the ending of this book like 5 times. Was wrong all the time. Question number 18 is OTP of the year. Your favorite ship. Pharaoh and Rysand, while I didn't love this book as much as I wanted to, I will forever love Pharaoh and Rysand together. Question is favorite non-romantic relationship of the year. I'm gonna go with The Crew from Evictus and Ryan Grandin. Now within this crew there are romantic relationships in it, but I'm just talking about the crew as a whole. I really found them as a great group of friends and they were just awesome, so I picked that one. Siblings and Far from the Tree. Loved, love, love them. Question number 20 is favorite book you read in 2018 from an author you've read previously. For that one, I'm gonna go with My Not So Perfect Life by Sophie Kinsella. Love this book. Question number 21 is best book you read in 2017 that you read based solely on a recommendation from somebody else / peer pressure, which could be a lot of my shelf, if I'm honest with you. So I don't know what to pick. I feel like Dark Matter by Blake Crouch is one because a lot of people were recommending it to me and I wasn't necessarily like 100% sold on it, but I kept hearing good things about it. I ended up liking it, so I guess I can pick that one. Question number 22 is newest fictional crush. Definitely Kel from A Darker Shade of Magic trilogy. Love him. Question number 23 is best 2017 debut. Oh crap. Oh, this is so hard. I'm gonna go with 2, When Dipple Met Rishi by Sanaa Menon and Gigarella by Ashley Poston. Best world building, most vivid setting you've read this year. This one I'm gonna go with Caraval by Stephanie Garber. While I didn't love this book, the world building and the world setting I loved. Question number 25 is book that put a smile on your face / was the most fun to read. Love, Life, and List by Casey West was amazing. Book that made you cry or nearly cry in 2017. Oh crap, a lot of books actually made me cry, more than I was expecting to. The Names You Gave Us by Emery Lord made me cry. The Afterlife of Holly Chase by Cynthia Han, which I was not expecting, made me cry. And Far from the Tree by Robin Benway made me cry. Like, I don't usually cry with a lot of books. These, I wouldn't say a sock, but I definitely shed a few tears. Hidden Gem of the Year. I've said it again, and I'll say it again, and that is Emmy and Oliver by Robin Benway. This was not released in 2017, so I just won't throw it out there, but even BookTube talks about it. It was amazing. Question number 28 is book that crushed your soul. I guess technically all those books I talked about that made me cry crushed my soul, but in particular, I don't know where it's at, so I'll insert a picture. A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness destroyed me. Number 29 is most unique book you read in 2017, and for that I'm definitely gonna have to go with Illuminate because it's a mixed media book full of just, there's no like actual dialogue in between it. It's like text and stuff like that. Definitely very unique. Number 30 is book that made you the most mad and doesn't necessarily mean that you didn't like it. I'm gonna take that literally because why not? All the Crooked Saints by Maggie Stiefvater made me mad because I just was very disappointed with this book. I just didn't love it. Then there is a whole slew of questions from the blog section, and I was gonna do them, but I was like, this video is gonna be far too long. So if you guys want a video of like, it asks questions about kind of your blogging or gets video like YouTubing here as a whole, let me know. I'd be more than happy to do so. I'll leave the questions down below for you to see if you want a video on that, but for time's sake, I'm skipping them. And the last question is just kind of looking to next year. And the first one of that being is, did you complete any reading challenges or goals that you had set for yourself for this year? And yes, I set for myself to read like 35 to 40 books, and I read 103, so hit that one out of the park. One book that you didn't get to this year, but it's making your #1 priority for next year. The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. 2018, it's gonna happen. It's gonna have to happen. Otherwise, I don't know what to do with myself. Book you're most anticipating for 2018. This is gonna be a non-debut. So many. I have a whole video up of my most anticipated reads, but one in particular is Vengeful by V.E. Schwab. Stoked doesn't even begin to cover it. Speaking of 2018 releases, the 2018 debut you're most anticipating, Ellis by Danielle Clayton. Very much looking forward to that one. Series ending / a sequel you're most anticipating, a lot. Throne of Glass #7 is probably up there because it's going to be the last book in that series, so I'm very interested to see how that's going to pan out. The sequel to Renegades, the sequel to One Dark Throne, and like Warcross, so many sequels. One thing you're hoping to accomplish more or do more in your reading / blogging in 2018. Post more reviews. I feel like I'm pretty good at that, but I would really like to get to the point where if I read 10 books, you're going to get at least 8 reviews a month of those 8 books. Hopefully I said that right. The last question is the 2018 release you've already read and recommend to everyone if applicable. I haven't read any 2018 releases, and I do have quite a few sitting on my shelf. I want to read those the year they come out. I feel like I don't know, it's just me. I feel like I want to read those in 2018. That makes sense? That was the 2017 reading survey. Sorry it was quite jumbled because books are just everywhere. So I was like, gotta get through this, gotta find the book. So I'm sorry if it seemed very chaotic, because it was. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know if you want that video of just me answering the questions about my YouTubing life as a whole for 2017. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.
I'll be home for Christmas.